And there we are, the new season of the EFL Championship is underway. As Blackburn try and come forward, here's Gay in the box. It's a bit of a scramble and it's into the back of the net. Blackburn break their duck early in the game and have broken the deadlock. Derby, best defence in League One. They're going to have to up the level if they're going to have the best defence in the Championship, and they've already conceded 19 minutes, and Blackburn have been the better side. Just break forward. It's a really nice run from the midfield from, I think it's Travis, lays it off down the right hand side. Gay, playing as that striker off the right, just cuts it back into the box, and it's a bit of a scramble, really not the best quality of a finish. It's off the right hand side, cuts it back across, and it's just a bouncing ball, and it's sent into the net at the back post by Tyrese Dolan. Corner for Derby. Those fans behind that goal, quite coincidentally, but those Derby fans are behind that goal, and they're looking desperate to see their side get a leveller here, because they would argue they probably deserve it so far for the way they've played in the second half. Corner taken short. Cross comes in right footed. Header is in! And it is the experienced Curtis Nelson that gets the leveller for Derby. They've been pushing for it for the vast majority of the second half. Blackburn make changes to try and change the tide in the game, and that is when Derby snatch an equaliser. Curtis Nelson, short corner, whipped in from the right hand side, and it's Curtis Nelson who's the man that got up for it and blasted it well past Ainsley Pears, who had no chance of saving that one. And Blackburn trying to be rifled by this. They've broken forward, lots of numbers forward in the box, trying to get it across back post. They've retaken the lead. 2-1 to Blackburn. Derby were level for no less than a couple of minutes, and Blackburn are back in front again. They got lots of numbers forward and they made it count. And a header at one end, so Derby level, and a header at the other sees Blackburn back in front. Really good break of the ball. Derby just stretching, making that little early pass, really well intercepted, and they just carry the numbers forward. Hayden Carter chopping back on the right hand side with his left boot, chips at the back post, and the substitute Andreas Weimann is the man to just see himself completely unmarked at the back post, no one anywhere near him, and he just headed that one in with pure ease. Fabulous goal. They want to break down the right here again. Blackburn played across, nice touch by the Japanese Ohashi. Britain cuts it across, and there to slot it in is Sammy Schmodix. 27 last season, and he's off the mark this season. Blackburn 3, Derby 1. You'll never score an easier goal than that. Lovely move down the right hand side. Good cutback by Callum Britton. Initially very good from Yuki Ohashi to keep the ball up the pitch, keep the pressure on the Derby defensive line. They never really recovered from that little mistake from Cashin a moment early, about 30 seconds earlier. Ohashi kept the pressure on. They break down the right hand side. Really good overlap by Callum Britton. Find the gap on the right hand side. Ohashi did really well to hold it up. Got it out to Callum Britton again. Britton cut it across, almost literally on the penalty spot. And Sammy Schmodix just sweeping it with that right foot. Comfortable finish to double Blackburn Rovers' lead. And from a moment where they looked in a bit of bother and a bit of trouble on the opening night, they've got a bit of daylight under the lights here at Ewood Park. And that man again, the field themselves. Here's Schmodix. Brings the ball down, chests it down nicely. He's got bodies with him. Ohashi's completely free. Here is Ohashi! And he makes it 4. 2 debutants for Blackburn. 2 goals. And their 3 subs all on the score sheet tonight. Super subs indeed. And Blackburn from 1-1 just 20 minutes ago, with just 5 to go here this evening, have got a lot of headroom and a lot of freedom to victory here Blackburn 4, Derby County 1. And it was Derby that tried to attack themselves, and it's just a counter-attack from Blackburn. Really good ball, popped up to Sammy Schmodix down the left channel. And Ohashi, again, no one anywhere near him. And Ohashi just really nicely slipped ball through by Sammy Schmodix. He can set them up as well as finish them. And Ohashi, cool, calm, collected, incredible composure from the Japanese. And he extends Blackburn's lead against Derby even further. You might want to just get another consolation. Corner whipped in, and another one in the back of the net. A consolation it will be. Not very much defending going on at all tonight. 6 goals, and that's Derby's second from a set piece. He scored the most set pieces in League One, and they're looking to be very threatening from set pieces in the Championship as well, continuing that threat from set pieces. And that has to be the least celebrated goal I've seen. Really good header. It's terrible defending, but really good cross. Nice header. Bounced into the ground. And trying to see who it was. It's Kane Wilson. And Wilson gets Derby second. But there is the final whistle here on the opening night at Ewood Park. An opening night victory, a first victory as Blackburn manager for John Eustace. A great way to start the new season. Their man who's been under a lot of speculation over his future, Sammy Schmodix. He got amongst the goals, as well as 2 debutants as well in Yuki Ohashi and Andreas Weimann. The opening goal scorer was Tyrese Dolan, and the equaliser came from Curtis Nelson. And the final goal of the game, Kane Wilson. 6 goals to offer us up a wonderful goal fest of action at Ewood Park on the opening night of the 2024-25 season. It is Blackburn 4, Derby County 2.